Hey, I thought I would do some filming today at the yard. Bit of a change of scene, really. I want to kind of explain what my plans are. I don't think you can actually hear this because I've just realised I've got a massive phone case on my phone, which is probably stopping it from picking up my voice. Shall I take the phone case? Some filming at the yard today, so I'm kind of doing a day of filming. Fuck me, I'm so professional already. Look at me go. This week's video I wanted to do something a bit different. I wanted to sit down and I want to have a chat. I've kind of started putting content up which is meant to be fun and just a bit of a joke, introducing my life, but it's very hard. This is such a new channel. It's very hard to know where I'm going to go with it. I've got so many ideas and they've already changed so much in the short time that I've been filming this. I don't know if you've already seen when I first started doing my channel art, I put myself up as an author because I was hoping that this channel would follow my story of me becoming, you know, selling books and writing children's story, which is still what I want to do. It's not a case that that's changed. But then, because this is open, that's my pony Rosie. Hi pony Rosie. Because the ooh, she's getting closer. Oh, that's a proper photo bomb. That was nicely done. Anyway, so there's so much more that I would like to do. It's just suddenly opened up a whole kind of portal for me to put my ideas out there. This is the lovely thing about YouTube. So I'm still writing and I still am going to be taking you on that journey, but I've decided I also want to work in the medium of animation. And I really want to address some problems that I went through as a teenager, because that noise is my horse rolling, and he's probably going to stand up, make a rather loud noise and run away. So if you suddenly see a galloping horse going past my car, you know why. Oh, there he goes. No. Oh, I think he made himself dizzy. Oh, the boys are now fighting. So I can't, yeah, like I say, and there's, I feel for teenagers nowadays because it was bad enough when I was a teenager, and what you guys are going through now, I take my hat off to you. If you can come out the other end of this and become normal adults, I'll be well impressed. My horses are coming over because I'm talking to myself and they're worried about me. Hi, Fred! I'm talking to myself. Hi, pony. Oh no, he's running away now. I'm going to go back in my car. My ponies think I've gone slightly mad. They're in a very playful mood. Yeah, so I want to work in the medium of animation. I want to do it myself. But the one thing that I want you guys to see on this channel is that this stuff I'm doing, I don't know how to do. That's my horse. Excuse the clippity-cloppity noise in the background. He's decided he wants to be a baby again. They're all rolling on my yard. By the time I turn this camera around, they would have stopped rolling, so I'm not going to bother. Yes, so all this stuff I'm doing, I've never done before. I've been in front of a camera. I've never been behind a camera. I have no idea how to operate a camera nicely. I'm just... That's my horse being an idiot. I don't know how to use all this stuff. I've got to learn it. I've only just learned how to use an editor on a computer. I have to admit that I'm not 100% happy with the way my editing is going. there is definitely room for improvement, but I'm hoping time and practice will make that better. But at least I am pushing myself to put stuff out there, which is the important thing. I also want to show you a glimpse of things in my life, because I'm very lucky, and I would love to inspire other people that have the same issues, have gone through the same things as me in life. And just as I'm having my heart to heart, my phone dies. Well done. Yeah, I've suffered from anxiety, I've suffered with depression, self-confidence is a huge thing in my life, or has been in the past, self-worth, all these things I've had to go through, and it would be nice to show and give some help and support to people out there who don't, when you're kind of suffering with mental illness, you do feel very alone and very isolated from the rest of the world. So what I want to try and do is this, why I called this video a plan of action, is because I want to really aim on focusing on three main areas for the next 2 months. Okay, so the first main area that I would like to focus on, and obviously I'm going to film it so you can see what I'm doing. The first one is that, yes, I want to be a writer. I want to write children's storybooks, I've got 3 main ideas that I want to run with, and I want to develop. One of those ideas involves my animals, because I've just been very lucky. I have got, they've all got very, very strong characters, and I mean, they're such muses in my life, it would be silly not to use them. And also, it's so nice the fact that if the books did do well, they're on film and you can see them for your... Like I said, with this channel, I don't know anything about this stuff. I didn't do very well at school. I definitely didn't do very well at English. I decided that I wanted to be a writer, and then I did a home study course which I didn't get on with very well, and then I found recently, the reason I didn't get on with it very well, I should explain myself a little bit better than that, is because it was a very general course, and I knew I wanted to write for children, which is a very hard medium to write for. People are very misled, thinking that because it's children it's easy, but you're not just doing it for the children, you're doing it for the adults, and you're also doing it for the child. And children's minds, they're not, there is no end to the possibilities where you can take them, but it has to make sense. So it actually is one of the hardest things to write. Typical me. Yeah, well done. Yeah, so the one main thing, so like I kind of digressed a little bit, but the one I really want to aim for and focus on is finishing my writing course. I found a course online that I'm working through to become a writer, just to give me confidence, to give me pointers, because what's in my head and what I write down, I don't feel it does it justice. So I just wanted to get some pointers, and I've already learnt so much, which when you read it and you think, oh, of course, but without that little bit of extra guidance, I wouldn't, my books would probably not. I want to just be able to put them out there and know that I've done the best at this time that I possibly can do. So I'm doing an online children's course on writing, but I haven't finished it, and I'm not very good. I'm not very good at studying, even though I love it. By the time I get home from work, by the time I've done the horses, children, walk the dogs, it's very hard to motivate myself not to just sit on YouTube and watch TV and actually get off my bottom and do some revision and actually get through my course. So that is my #1 priority in the next 2 months, is to finish this course so I can rewrite my stories that I've already kind of got rough ideas on, and hopefully do them justice, so what's in my mind will be as good as and hopefully people will like those. I mean, it might turn out that my ideas aren't quite good enough for what people are expecting and want to see, but if I don't put myself out there, I will never know. I'm sorry, there's someone walking towards me and it's freaking me out a little bit. I might have to... I'm going to look a very strange girl sitting in the middle of the countryside on a yard talking to her phone. Okay, so my second... I'm getting good fingers on the count. My second main aim in the next couple of months is that I really want to carry on with my horse. I've neglected my horses through winter. I'm so lucky where I keep them. The reason I can afford to have 3 horses, or 1 horse and 2 ponies, is because a very lovely family rent me very cheaply the land and the stable. Lots of people keep asking me because it's very expensive in England to have horses. It's a real luxury item. I basically, my money goes into my big orange friend back there. That's he's not cheap. And through winter last year, it got to summer, we were getting on quite nicely, and I had a fall and I hurt my leg, and we never really recovered work-wise from that. And then just the whole of this winter has been rain, and more rain, and I don't have an arena that I can ride in. I literally have my field and I can go out hacking through the countryside. There are some nice rides around here, but my horse isn't safe for that, because my horses are a huge thing this year. I really want to drive them and kind of get that point going again. Obviously the nice thing is, because he's had so much time off work, and so have I, it's going to be interesting. We've got to start from scratch basically. And the third and final thing that I really want to crack on with is debt. One of the biggest things that I have managed to do to myself is want shiny things before I could afford to pay for them. And along the way things have gone very wrong in my life, and things break, and because I'm living on such a fine line, I am financially in poop. So I need to sort out my finances. On paper I look amazing, I have a good job, but unfortunately I spend more than I earn, and having something like the big orange thing in there does not help. I am not giving up on my orange thing, and I'm not selling him, but it has got to a point that if I don't sort my finances out, come this winter coming, I might have to reconsider having horses, which is heartbreaking for me, because it has taken me a long time to be able to get to a point where I can have horses of my own, even though I professionally worked with horses from when I left school, which I will tell you about in another video. There's so much, we don't have time. This video is already quite long as it is. I will kind of go into that more. There's a plane going over my head. I will go into more detail in another video another time, but it's very important to me. The one thing I have managed to do is I have a natural talent for growing debt, and I have to stop it now, and I have to take the step forwards. And I thought that putting something very embarrassing like this, that I'm not good at money management, on the internet, one, will hopefully stop some of you doing what I did, and two, get on with it, because I've put pressure on myself in some ways by putting this out there, and now I'm going to commit to this and trying to sort myself out. And with it being on YouTube, it makes it more, in a strange way, real that I have to tackle this problem. I don't want to lose my horses, but that is the reality. That is, if I don't get things sorted out in the next 8 months, that could be a reality, and that will be heartbreaking. Obviously I don't want to go into too much detail of everything now, but that is something that you are going to kind of come along with me and hopefully see what I'm going to try and do. My life is very, very lucky. I'm very lucky in so many ways, but in other ways it really pushes and challenges me. But we'll just see what we can do. I've kind of come home now. It's been a long day. I didn't really end the video though, I noticed. I started putting it together. It's a sleeping beagle. No. I started to put the video together and realised I haven't ended it at all, which is really bad. I just want to thank you for watching. If you're not already someone who subscribes to my channel, please do. Give me a thumbs up if you like my video. Different videos, not always the same. Anyway, night night, and I'll see you soon.